I'm Shanda Morrison, and I am currently a preschool teacher at Hall Woodward Elementary School. I graduated from Appalachian State University in 2000, and I have been teaching approximately, this is my 16th year, and my 11th year at Hall Woodward.
107.
Okay. What is your classroom management action plan, and how has it changed over the years?
When I went to college at Appalachian, we were not taught any classroom management skills. We were taught to redirect the child when they did something wrong. You would just try to redirect them out of the negative situation and try to make it into a positive situation. So once I started teaching, I found out that does not work. So, I had to learn the hard way for a little while, but I was in a daycare setting for a couple of years when I first got out of college, and again, there was no discipline classroom management plan. I pretty much was on my own. Then I went to work in Lexington City Schools, and I worked there for 3 years, and it was called Comer. That was the discipline plan, and I don't remember a whole lot about it except the kids just had to sit there and put their hands on their knees and close their eyes and just be real quiet. Now that I've been at Hall Woodward for 11, 12 years now, the last few years we've started PBIS, which is Positive Behavior Intervention Support, and that pretty much is rewarding the children for doing good things and not really give them any negativity when they do something wrong.
Okay.
And that is our action plan, what we do right now. We're currently using PBIS, and it works really well. We give the kids called Jet Dollars for doing something good, and then they get to go spend those Jet Dollars in an air mall and get little prizes and trinkets for things. And we also teach them to be respectful, be responsible, and be ready.
Okay. Yeah. Our next question is, what are some of the most significant things that you have learned about classroom management throughout the years?
Pretty much develop a plan, know what you want the kids to get out of it, and teach it to them and stick to it. So basically be consistent and don't let them get away from the negative behavior. You got to stay on top of them consistently until they understand what they should and shouldn't do, and also make the parents be aware of the expectations, make them be aware of what the rules are so that they can go along and do and follow the plan at home, and keep them updated on the child's progress, how they do each and every day, and post the classroom management plan in the classroom and just review it with the kids every day.
Okay. Do you think that classroom management differs from a child care setting in a regular pre-K school setting like we are here in a Title I school?
Yes, but it shouldn't be. I think that should be consistent throughout the child's life. I guess it depends on the age as well. If they're 2, 3, 4, something needs to be in place. And like I said, when I worked in a daycare, there was no classroom management. I was on my own. I felt like I was just having to raise my voice at the kids all the time to get them to do anything, and it did not work. So there should be a classroom management plan, and then, as they grow up and they stay in one setting for a long time, and the more consistent you are with it, then the better they're able to handle it, and they know what to expect. Because kids need discipline, and they need rules to follow. Mm-hmm. They need those boundaries set so they don't
structure.
Yeah, they need structure, exactly.
Okay, and the last question is, can you tell us just a little bit of your classroom or what you do at the beginning of the year to get ready for the new children coming in, and how you're going to develop your management plan?
Well, we also have in our classroom, kind of behind me, are the apples on the board, and like I said, we still follow PBIS, but we also have the green, which means good, the yellow means a warning, and then their apple goes on red if they've really not been doing well, and then we call home. So that's a visual for parents to see. And then you can see where it says be respectful, be responsible, and be ready. And just, we came up with that. The teacher and assistant came up with those rules, and we just consistently remind them of it, and I just make sure I'm familiar with it to teach it to the kids.
Now, what do we have up here?
Those are the incentives, the Jet Dollar incentives, and we have a scheduled date. Once the kids earn so many Jet Dollars per month, then we do a little treat for them, like a little party or a popcorn party. invite somebody to eat lunch with them at school. Just have them little rewards for earning their JET dollars.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Morrison.
You're welcome.